Kathy Kraus, labor liaison with the law firm of Fine, Olin, and Anderman. Today, I'm joined by Vincent Rosillo, a partner at the firm, and we are going to discuss the importance of medical reports in a workers' compensation claim. Vincent, I know that medical reports play an important role in a workers' compensation claim, but please explain why they are so important.
Kathy, you're right. Medical reports are really important in a workers' compensation claim, and they play a different role at various stages of the case.
Okay, I understand. Well, then let's start at the beginning. How important is the very initial medical report?
It's really important. In order to have a case established by the Workers' Compensation Board, you have to produce an initial report of disability, and that report has to give a history of the accident, it has to give a diagnosis of the accident, and the doctor has to provide an opinion on causal relationship. In legalese, we call this prima facie medical evidence. It's not just enough to produce a medical report commenting on your degree of disability, but it must meet all the other elements as required by the law.
Does the report have to be on a special form?
It used to be that the law required that a form called a C4 form be filed, but the board has loosened that requirement. So no, it doesn't have to be on a required form, but it still has to meet all the other requirements as I previously indicated.
Okay, so what other role does medical reports play?
Well, for those people who are out of work and claiming that they can't work because of their disability, they're seeking to receive regular weekly compensation monetary benefits. In order to receive those benefits, they must provide ongoing regular medical reports from their doctor that document their degree of disability and indicate whether or not a person can work. And that report must be provided on a regular basis.
Okay, so how often does the medical report have to be supplied?
That medical report has to be supplied every 90 days in order to keep those continuing awards going, assuming that there isn't any other medical evidence contradicting the treating doctor's report.
Okay, do the medical reports have to be completed by a formal MD medical doctor?
Not any longer. In an effort to expand the roster of healthcare professionals that can treat in workers' compensation cases, the workers' compensation law now permits other types of healthcare providers to treat and file reports. So now a nurse practitioner can see someone, a chiropractor can see someone for spinal injuries only. Physician's assistants are now also permitted to treat. So you should check with the Workers' Compensation Board or the healthcare provider or our office to determine if they are the approved providers in workers' compensation cases.
Okay, that's really great information. I know that claimants are entitled to awards for permanency. Are medical reports required for those types of awards?
They certainly are. There are two types of awards for permanency. One is what we call scheduled loss of use awards, and that's an award for a permanent loss of use to a limb. In order to receive an award for that, your doctor must submit a medical report which provides the percentage loss of use that he or she believes you suffered as a result of your accident. Oftentimes, the insurance company will also send you to their consultants who will also offer an opinion as to the degree of permanent loss of use that you suffered to that limb. And it doesn't have to be a limb. It could be loss of vision or a loss of hearing. The other type of award is if you're unable to work as a result of your condition, and in order to determine the amount of the benefit and the length of time that you will receive that benefit, your doctor must submit a medical report that comments on the degree of disability.
Okay, well, thanks for explaining the importance of medical reports. It sounds like they play a very important role in a workers' compensation case.
Medical reports are the key to your workers' compensation case. Without the appropriate medical report, your case will not be established and you will not receive all the benefits which you may be entitled to. And I keep using the words appropriate medical reports. I just want to make it clear that simply providing a doctor's note is not sufficient. This report must meet all the requirements of the workers' compensation law.
Well, the issue of the appropriate and accepted medical report can be confusing, and a lot is definitely at stake. So that's why it's important to consult with an attorney.
Yeah, I can't overstate the importance of the appropriate, timely medical report in a workers' compensation case.
I can see that it is very important, and anyone with questions can call FOA at 1-800-522-9001, or please visit our website, www.foalaw.com. Vincent, thank you for your time this afternoon.
My pleasure, Kathy. Thank you.